if we release dopamine, which is what we release when we feel good, it turns on all the learning centers in our brains. It makes us more creative, more intelligent, more energized, more socially engaged, more successful, everything that we would want, and more motivated. It's the primary thing for motivation. So what we can do simply to be more optimistic and positive, and this rewires our brain to be, and it seems too effective to be too simple rather to be as effective as it is. It rewires our brain to perform at our optimum, and we can rewire our brain with gratitude. If we simply write down what we're grateful for and why, if we write down 5 of those once a week, so 5 things we're grateful for and why we're grateful for them once a week, in 10 weeks, we will be 25% happier just from once a week. So that's like 5-6 minutes, whatever, once a week. And that is just such a return on investment. So that's one of the things that will raise your baseline level of well-being. So you're operating from a higher level. And how do we bring this into the workplace? We can ask people, what are their wins? What's working? What are the successes? If you're a manager, you ask them to report on that, because oftentimes we just talk about what isn't working. How do we overcome that? What are our weaknesses? How will we shore them up? But when we identify what's working and our strengths, we can all learn from that too. And we have that as a positive conversation. And even when we do need to talk about the negative, it's not denial of the negative, but we can focus on then, okay, what will we do about it? What are the solutions? We bring it to a future focused conversation, because we can often focus on feedback, where we talk about what someone did badly in the past, which of course can be helpful for them, but oftentimes we get defensive about it. But if we talk about what we can do positively in the future, we're still overcoming that negative in the past, but it's less personal. We're talking about solutions, we're talking about the future, we're talking about something positive, and we're still overcoming the negative. So bringing the conversation to the positive as much as possible without denying the negative is powerful. It's not forced positivity, not toxic positivity. It's simply acknowledgement of the positive and using it and seeing what the wins are and talking about them, because they're so often overlooked. And we do that in a timely manner, and we do that in a specific manner as well, and it'll just transform everything. The people will start to see themselves in a more positive light. They'll see their work in a more positive light. They'll see the wins, they'll acknowledge them, because oftentimes we have a win, we just think, oh, okay, what's next? Without acknowledging it, without getting that vital drip of dopamine. And it just, again, is transformational.